So we will start with 2 sludges. That's why Swalot is so great, because against mirror move, Sludge is just so great. So it's an easy 2-hit KO. Hopefully Tropius comes next. Oh. That is actually not good. But it makes sense because of Earthquake. But it still surprises me because I don't think that was the case in the previous gyms. Maybe there are bigger differences because of the different secondary types, but... or the different type of attacks, but okay. Or maybe the enemy trainer AI is improving, or I don't know. So what should we do? We can switch into that area and use Charms. Although, +1 Earthquake crit can kill us. Or we can switch into Dunsparce and we can use Yawn. As Dunsparce lives a non-crit into crit Earthquake, and Dunsparce also lives a +1 Earthquake crit. But Altaria has Natural Cure. There's a high chance that Winona switches it out, even if it is improved AI. And in that case we can just recreate the starting situation. So it will be or we can switch into Unknown. How is just here? Because it has Levitate. So here, the highest Earthquake roll, crit roll, is 116. But if I use Toxic, I think Winona will just switch out. Okay, I think I'm going to switch into Dunsparce and use Yawn. And if it switches out, I think I want to recreate a situation where but Altaria is the last one. Okay, and it will use another Earthquake, I'm pretty sure. So I think we can switch into Unknown. And we will see who will be baited. Okay. And I think we can switch into Octillery right now. Okay, that is Tropius. Tropius has Solar Beam, Sunny Day, or Aerial Ace. But we are faster and we can use Aura Beam, which can one-hit KO it. So we are going to use that. Or should we switch out? If it uses Solar Beam, we can use Sunny Day too. We can switch into Swalot, but I think Swalot will bait Altaria again. It's not so easy to figure it out how can Altaria be the last one? Or how can Octillery be out? And I think that's the same for +2. So I think both are baits. Altaria. And maybe Octillery baits Pelipper. No, I think I should hit. I think it will use either Sunny Day or Chloro... Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool. And now, I think we can switch into Swalot. Can use Sludge for maybe 2 turns. Oh no, oh no. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, now we can make it Encore to use Protect, or because Protect fail, it will fail. We have to find out. Okay, that is great. Oh, okay. That was a misclick. I think it will use Potion. Okay. We can use Encore again. We can use one Sludge. Hope it won't be a crit. Okay. We can use another. That's so bad. That is just so bad. Because we need to switch. We need to switch, and it can be a Supersonic. This is so bad. I want Octillery out. Hopefully it won't be a Supersonic. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. If it's Altaria, we are fine. If it's Skarmory, we have to figure it out. Oh man, he won't make it easy. He won't make it easy. Okay, I think then here comes the original plan. We should switch into their caddy. We will use Charm. We are faster. Okay. Okay, that is great. That is great. Okay, Steel Wing crit is 60, actually. Come on. Okay, -4. 64. Okay, we are over the crit range. But we can use another. Okay. -6. Okay, now we can switch into Dunsparce. Okay, that's huge. We can use Yawn. I think it will use Sand Attack, but we can use Yawn. No, Steel Wing, okay. Okay, highest Steel Wing is 60. But I think we can easily switch into Octillery right now. I don't really want to switch into Sand Attack. But Steel Wing does technically nothing to Octillery. It will be so great. Let's try it. Just don't be a Sand Attack, just don't be a Sand Attack. I just can't believe it, man. Oh. Okay, now we can use one Surf. Okay, we will use Yawn. Just don't be a high roll crit, and I think we are fine because of Citrus Berry. Okay, okay, that is great. That is just great. Okay. That is just so cool. Okay. We can switch into Octillery, and I just hope it won't break up. It won't use Sand Attack. Okay. Okay, that is huge. That is huge. And it's 2 Aurora Beams. It's not riskless, I think. But we will see. The first turn determines many things. We just use an Aurora Beam. We are slower. So let's see. Okay. I think that is great. I think that is great. Oof, oof. Huge. Huge. Minute +1. Earthquake crit would have dealt 84. And we have 87 HP. So it's pretty okay. Pretty okay. Wow, this fight was way harder than I thought. Because of the switches. So we use one slash. Voltorb either use rollout or self-destruct. We prefer rollout, okay? Oh. Oh. We could have used Rock Smash if we knew that that's a miss, but at least our HP is great. Okay, then it's important to not deal a crit damage. Please. Not a crit now. Okay. Okay, we don't care about Howl. I want to see the number. Oh, you see the ruler. Okay, yeah, I have a ruler. Okay, it has like 30% damage. Okay, make it unseen. Okay. So, Rock Smash deals 20 to 26%, so I think we can use that. Okay, that's not great, that's just not great. We have a Cherry Berry, but it's just pretty not great against Manectric. Now we use Slash, it will heal. Okay. That is just great. Okay. Thank you for the crit, when it honestly doesn't really matter. Thank you, Senseless, thank you. Okay, now here comes Magneton, and that's the harder part. That is the harder part. So it is going to use either Sonic Boom or Supersonic. We will switch into Ferret to deal the chip damage with Rock Smash. If it uses Sonic Boom, it's fine. If it uses Supersonic and it misses, it's great. But if it hits, then we have to switch back. I don't really have a Bursting Berry, is that what kills confusion? But that is great. Now, we have a Cherry Berry here, so a Thunder Wave would be optimal. But now we can just use one Rock Smash. We are faster. Okay, that's probably the lowest roll. Okay, okay. Defense drop doesn't really matter, honestly. Now, we can switch. We should switch into Dunsparce, but as Dunsparce doesn't live Shockwave into Shockwave crit, but lives Sonic Boom into Shockwave crit, we want to switch from Senseless, so we switch back to Senseless, and I hope it won't be a Sonic Boom. It can be anything but Sonic Boom. Okay, that is great. Now, same situation. It can be Sonic Boom or Supersonic. If Supersonic hits, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. We switch back into Senseless and hope it won't be a Sonic Boom. Okay, now we switch back into Dunsparce. Unlucky, man. Just stop doing that. Or stop hitting that. No Sonic Boom, please. No Sonic Boom. Okay. Okay. Now, another Dunsparce pivot. Okay, at least now. So, the next turn will be interesting. We want to use Yawn, but Supersonic hit into Confusion's self-hit is not the best. Although because Magneton used a miss Supersonic, not a Sonic Boom, it's not fatal. So the situation is better than what I calculated. So now we want to hit Yawn. Okay. Okay. So Shockwave crit is 57, the highest damage. So I think we should switch. I think we can switch into Betrayal. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. That is huge. Okay, Magneton is asleep. I didn't want to switch into Slugma because Slugma dies if it's a Shockwave crit, but now we switch into Slugma. And here comes the hardest part. The hardest part. So Magneton is asleep. And we need to hit 2 Embers. If it wakes up in the next turn, that's very problematic. Very problematic. If it's asleep for at least 1 turn, then the worst case scenario is a Shockwave crit dodge. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay, that is good. That is just good because we have a Cherry Berry. We have a Cherry Berry, okay. Okay. Okay, it's a crit dodge. Let's see if we can recreate the situation here. Dunsparce has 54 HP, which means that it is also a crit dodge, although a higher crit dodge, to just yawn it. So the option can be to switch into Senseless, and then it's Supersonic or Sonic Boom. If it's a Supersonic and it's a miss, oh man. But if it's a Sonic Boom, then it's 34, and Shockwave deals 28. So it's a crit dodge. So the situation would be similar if Magneton uses Sonic Boom on the switching turn. Huh. But I think it's just pure random that if it's Supersonic or Sonic Boom. So I think it's a crit dodge here. It can use Thunder Wave again. Or maybe can use Sonic Boom, I'm not sure. I think we just have to try it. Okay, okay. That is huge. Oh man. This game, full of surprises, full of surprises. Okay. So Manatrik I think is going to use Shockwave, so we just switch back into Senseless. And now here's another dilemma. That Watson has one Super Potion. Manatrik has Citrus Berries, and we deal with 30-35% damage, so we have like 10% chance to free hit KO it. But it has a Citrus Berry, so which is 30 HP. So we deal 22 to 26 damages, and it has 74 HP, plus 30 Citrus Berries, 104, which means that it's just 5 hit KO, and it has Static. And besides Senseless, no one can tank Shockwaves. And the next 2 free turn is just free because it will start using, I think, holds or start using quick attacks, but it won't be enough damage. But I think we should start sand attacking, because if Senseless is down because of a static paralysis or something, then we are cooked. Otherwise, we have Ferret and Mightyena, who can deal damage. Ferret can deal damage, 20% damage with quick attack, 25 with cut. Mightyena has Intimidate and can deal damage with Bite. Beedrill. Maybe we can use Beedrill if we want to slow it down, or you can use Twineedle, 25 to 30 HP. So I think I will start to spam sand attacks. Okay, so it's -1 and +1 in terms of attacking. I think we can switch into Mightyena just to intimidate it. Okay. Okay, it's just not good. It's just not good. It's +1 again. So I think we can switch back. It won't use quick attack, I think. Okay, that's so bad. That is just so bad. Should have just hit it. Should have just hit it. Yeah, I think because of the accuracy drop, it started to prioritize. In that case, we should just hit 1/ at least, because it is going to be ugly. Yes. Okay. Oh man, I should have known this. I should have known this. Because we could have built a strategy around this. But it's still okay. The crate is 40. Oh, whew, huge miss. Huge miss. And that's a huge bad move. That's very bad. That is very bad. I think I just need to switch. It's too much. It's too much now. +3 is too much. Okay, it's +2. Okay, it's just +2. I think it will use Shockwave. Hope not Hal. Okay. Okay. Okay, 34 and 17. I think we just try to use a slash here. Okay, that's great. That's great. And let's see, I think it's just under 50%. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 45. 45%. I think I'm going to switch again. I think I'm going to switch, but... Okay, crit is 44 to Mighty, so I think we can switch one last more. Try to drop its attack to just +1. Okay. Shockwave deals 36, so I think he's going to use it. I think he's going to use it. Okay. Okay, now quick attack crit is 36, the highest damage is 36. But here crit is 26, so it's 39. I think we can switch another. Okay, it's back to normal. Okay. Okay, and it's 25. It's 25. Okay, and it sees the kill with shockwaves. I think it will use it, so we can switch back. Okay, and quick attack crit is now 24, and we have, so I think we can maximize it, and this is the last one, so we can switch into Mightyena. And it's now -1, but the crit remains the same. Okay. Or what, it's -2? I just... Okay, it was 7. It was 7. Yeah, I think that was -1. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now it's obviously Shockwave, I think. Or I hope. That it sees the kill. Okay. Okay. Now because it's -1, I think we can switch into Ferret to use quick attack if it's problematic here. But now we can stay. Quick attack crit is 18. So up until that point, I think we just have to use slashes. Okay, that's not okay. Okay. And we just keep that continued. That will be the second super potion. Okay, huge crit. Huge crit. Okay. 18 is the highest crit roll, and the highest non-crit roll is 6. So we are in a pretty good position. Pretty good position. Okay, okay. Oh man. That was very tough. Very tough. Very hard to predict. And we got lucky. Got lucky. Let's start. So, against Numel, we will use Slash. It's a 2-hit KO move, and if Numel uses Overheat, we are dead to the 2 highest crit rolls. But I think it will use Sunny Day, so we have a low chance to die here. Oh, okay. That was surprising. But I think I like it. I think I like it. Overheat would have dealt more damage. And okay, so Slugma has Overheat, Smoke, Light Screen, and Sunny Day. I want it to use 1 Overheat to get its special attack dropped. I want to use Love Disc and Ponyta to dodge the Overheat. Then I want to use Slugma to use Yawn, and then I want to use the setup on Machoke. Dunsparce is with me because it still has Yawn, and because it survives as overheat crit if the sun is not up. So I think now we can switch into Dunsparce, because like this is the only way, or only turn where we can switch into Dunsparce. If it's an overheat, that's great. If it's a sunny day, then we will switch. What? And it used Smog. It used Smog. It's so frustrating, so frustrating. Why did it use Smog if Smog deals 3 to 4% damage? Why? It should be an overheat now. Okay. 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 Now, I definitely can switch into Ponyta, because now overheat, even with sun, it deals 20%. And if it's a crit, it's only 8%. So we can switch into Ponyta. Okay, light screen. I think we can just stay and use Growl. Yeah, so it won't really use overheat. Okay, so I think we can switch into Slugma right now, because I don't think it will use overheat. I think it will use Smog. Okay. We have a Patch Berry. And now we can use Yawn. I think it will use Sunny Day. And we are faster. That is great. Yes. And now it's crucial. Crucial turn. Should I switch into Machoke right now? I don't think it will use overheat. But it's risky. So Machoke lives in overheat, and then Slugma I mean, I need 3 turns. And at some point, it will use overheat. So now it's 40%. 40%, which is 36. I think it will be a Smog. Okay. Light screen is off. Slugma goes to sleep. Okay. One bulk up. Definitely need another. And burn is 11. So the highest non-crit overheat deals 36. Which means that I still have, I need to do 1 turn. So because when I reach Torkoal, I will be level 3. And if I'm plus 3, yeah, I have to think about that I have 5 turns left. So yeah, I think I need 1 more bulk up, and then I need to start to sweep. And if it won't enough, then I just die. Okay, there is no sun. So it's 46. Right now, against Torkoal, Soft Sand Boosted Dig deals minimum of 86 damage, and Torkoal has 88 HP at level 30. So I'm going to lose 11 when I kill it now. I'm going to lose 11. Yeah, this is my best bet. This is my best bet. Because if Slugma gets up, okay, I think it can use Sunny Day. But no. I don't want to risk it. Just do low kick and start to sweep. And I have 97. No, yeah, 86 out of 84. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has 16 ranges, 16 rolls, from which 14 is good. So 14 out of 16. 87.5. But I think it's much better than risking it, okay. Okay, next level is 732 and this Camera gives 975 EXP. So we are fine. And here, low kick deals brutal damage. Okay. Cool. And now... the moment of truth. Roughly 9 out of 10 times we win. 1 out of 10 times we just die. 87.5% chance to move on. 12.5% chance to wipe. Okay. Okay. Ah.